G'day, and welcome to Behind the Tech Desk with Jake.
And my name's
Dale.
And we are here today recording in the Fuse Room podcast suite to give a little demonstration of what we can do here and also talk a little bit about what we've done during the Try 2 2023 and Try 3 2023 break. So let's dive straight into it with the podcast suite. So we've got this really cool setup at the moment where we've pinched a couple of the Kino lights. We've got a couple of brand new bits of equipment. We've got these cool these HD 280 Sennheiser headphones. 4 of them in this room. 4 new SM7Bs. Look at that, beautiful. And we've got this really cool thing, this Rodecaster Pro 2. This is basically your industry standard nowadays for doing content creation and podcasts. And it's a really fun thing to play with. We've found some really cool features.
Or my voice is gone.
Which is the best recording we've done so far. We also have, thank you, Lloydie, our camera switcher. We've also got a couple of these studio camera 4K pluses. Blackmagic have developed these alongside these little ATEM Mini Pros. To offer a full range of full range of control over both the cameras and the vision switching. This room is set up, ready to go now, provided that you've been trained by a member of the tech team in how to operate the room. It's available for podcast, vlogcast, content creation, Twitch streaming, or YouTube or Facebook, however you choose to stream. I think that's about it on this room, unless, Dale, you've got anything to add.
No, absolutely not. So we'll jump straight into the design room. The design room is no more. But now we have a green room.
I think we really needed to record a hooray. That would have been really good.
That's where Tim Fox is.
Honestly,
anyway,
just as shocking.
Yeah. So the green room is kind of a place where students and staff can kind of congregate to try and work on any of their projects. They can also have meetings in there. A lot of the time there's going to be some music, maybe some movie nights, all that kind of thing. We're going to get some nice couches in there. It'll be a really good kind of chill out space that anyone can go to kind of relax on campus. And hopefully we can have some student-led events in there, which is really, really exciting.
It's really cool.
If you want to know more about that, talk to Tim Fox.
On the note of changing rooms around and things like that, we've done a little bit of a facelift on the games room. Some of you have been in through the try break may have noticed that all of the consoles, the TV, all that stuff has been moved into the games room. That's because we're trying to make the games room a proper games room. So it's no longer a meeting space. It is a hangout space, of course, if you're going to be playing games like Dungeons and Dragons or any other tabletop RPGs or any board games, or of course the consoles or the VR kit we are currently in the process of setting up. I would like to very much stress that it is no longer a meeting room. It is just for playing games. I think that's all in the games room. There wasn't really a whole lot else yet.
No, that's it. And if you're not already part of the D&D club, definitely jump in.
Yeah.
Have a join.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, I just want to let everybody know that we do, in fact, actually employ a wizard at the tech desk, and his name
100%.
is Mitch McDonald. He's taken apart Control Room D, the console specifically, and he's changed around all the transistors. So the console, it works.
It works well.
Crazy.
It works well.
If you think that's overused, it's got so much more to go.
We're going to be spamming it every episode that we're forced to do.
Absolutely. Now, the console's all been put back together. It's working functionally, and we're really excited to see what you guys think of it.
Yeah, and it is incredible the work that Mitch has put into making that room work. He has literally pulled apart every part of the console and put it all back together, and it works beautifully. We're hoping,
Buy Mitch a beer.
Buy Mitch a beer. If you see Mitch walking down the street, buy him a beer.
Yeah.
We're hoping we can do a similar sort of thing in each of the rooms as these issues arise. Of course, we are only able to do these during the try break when the rooms aren't getting booked out. So if you do find any issues in any of the control rooms at all, please come and let us know so we can write them down and get onto it as quickly as possible. Moving on to equipment.
So super cool piece of equipment that has arrived and is now ready to get into your hands is the Ari Amiras.
So the Aria mirrors, are an incredible piece of kit when it comes to camera work. They're used in a whole heap of big Netflix productions, film productions. Aria itself has been used in some of the biggest productions around the world, including like Star Wars, including Lord of the Rings. All those kinds of things have been shot on Aria cameras. And we have a couple on campus now.
So it's super exciting stuff. These are top tier cameras. But there is a couple of things that I want to let you guys know about while we're here for when you use the Aria mirrors. Now, the first thing is these are limited to stage 3 students. So you need to be trimester 5 or trimester 6. And there is a bit of a process to getting to hire them out, but come talk to the tech desk and we can walk you through that. The other thing is when you do film something on one of these Aria mirrors, it is super important that you put the Aria logo in the credits of your film. This is something that every educational institution needs to do as part of working with Aria and getting the equipment into the hands of the students. If you want any more information, come past the tech desk. This is super exciting. These are our new stage 3 cameras and we can't wait to see what the students can produce with it.
Finally, on the list of things to talk about, talking about hireable gear, we have the instruments now that were tied to Rec Room 1. They're now available for any music students to hire. That's the Jag bass, P bass, precision bass. There was an ESP guitar that was in there. A whole heap of instruments just became available for any music students to hire across campus. The drum kits will be remaining in Recs 1, 3, and 5. We don't intend to move them around because they are the perfect spaces for it. That's something that's really cool that's coming for the music students specifically. To add to rooms moving around, I forgot to include on our little list the drum and foley booth. That's shifted around a fair bit. Very recently, I think we moved it into Rec 4 at the beginning of Try 2. We've now moved it all back into it's the drum and foley booth. We've moved it all back into the drum and foley booth so that Rec 4 is an available space for recording for this trimester. I think that's about it. I think we've covered everything today.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're super excited that you've made it this far into our first episode of Behind the Tech Desk.
Absolutely. I would have turned it off about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I did turn it off 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
I don't know how that works because I'm here, but it doesn't matter. We're going to bring you an episode again in the future. Hopefully, we're going to get a guest on. This is super exciting.
If we don't get cancelled this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? That may happen.
It's a high possibility.
This is not a quality podcast.
We
it's quality
have no idea what we're doing. Quality equipment, bad podcast. Anyway, my name is Jake.
My name's Dale.
And we'll see you next time.